Have you ever wondered why some older people seem perfectly fine one day, only to pass away suddenly without warning? It's a question that troubles many of us, especially as we grow older and see friends or family members experience these unexpected losses. The truth is, there are certain hidden patterns that almost always show up when you look closely at the lives of seniors who die suddenly. In this video, we'll uncover 6 common traits that doctors and experts have noticed time and again in elderly people who pass away without obvious warning signs. Even if you feel healthy or know someone who seems to be in good shape, understanding these signs could make all the difference. Sometimes the things that seem minor or easy to overlook are exactly what you need to pay attention to. If you want to protect your health and stay around for the people who love you, stay with me until the end, because what you learn here may help you save a life, maybe even your own. We'll explore the details, share real-life stories, and give you the tools to look out for yourself and those you care about. Now let's get started. Sign 1. Ignoring subtle warning symptoms. One of the most common threads among older adults who pass away suddenly is a habit of brushing off subtle physical symptoms. It's easy to tell yourself that little changes in your body are just part of getting older. Maybe you feel a bit more tired than usual. Notice some lightheadedness when you stand up, or catch yourself short of breath after climbing a flight of stairs. For many seniors, these symptoms are so mild that they seem unworthy of a doctor's visit, especially if you pride yourself on being tough and self-reliant. The trouble is, our bodies often send quiet signals before anything serious happens. Small changes in energy, appetite, sleep, or mood can be early signs of deeper problems like heart issues, blood pressure swings, or even slow internal bleeding. Instead of acting right away, some folks wait, hoping things will clear up on their own. This approach works sometimes, but when it comes to sudden, unexpected deaths in older adults, these ignored symptoms often tell the real story in hindsight. Take Margaret, age 79. She'd always been independent, taking care of her house and garden on her own. But in the weeks before she passed away, her daughter noticed she moved more slowly and napped more than usual. Margaret never mentioned feeling bad. She thought it was just old age catching up. Sadly, she suffered a heart event that could have been prevented if those subtle signs had been checked earlier. It's not about living in fear or running to the doctor for every ache and pain. The lesson is to pay attention to what your body tells you, especially when something feels different from your normal routine. If you feel off, don't ignore it. Reach out to your healthcare provider and share what's going on. Early attention can be the difference between a close call and an unexpected tragedy. Your health is too important to take for granted, and sometimes the quietest signals are the ones that matter most. Sign 2. Underestimating the impact of chronic stress. One trait that's often hidden in plain sight among elderly people who die suddenly is a life marked by chronic, unmanaged stress. Many seniors have weathered decades of life storms, losses, financial worries, caring for loved ones, or simply adjusting to retirement and changes in routine. Over time, the toll this stress takes on the body and mind can quietly add up, often without any obvious warning until something serious happens. Chronic stress acts like a slow poison. It keeps your body in a constant state of alert, raising blood pressure, straining your heart, and lowering your immune defenses. People who live under this cloud may notice headaches, trouble sleeping, muscle tension, or digestive issues, but rarely connect these symptoms to their overall well-being. Over time, the effects can pile up until one day the heart, brain, or other organs can't keep up any longer. Take the story of Samuel, who was 80 years old and had always been the strong one in his family. Even as he grew older, he kept worries to himself, believing it was best not to burden anyone. Friends noticed he seemed more anxious and slept less, but Samuel brushed it off, insisting he was fine. When he passed away suddenly, his loved ones reflected on the pressures he carried quietly for so long, and how they had added up without anyone realizing it. The lesson is this: stress isn't just an emotional issue, it's a physical one too. Finding ways to talk about your worries, connect with others, and practice calming habits like walking, gentle exercise, or even simple deep breathing can make a real difference. If you notice that stress has become a steady companion, don't ignore it. Take steps to lighten your load and ask for help when you need it. Your health is worth the effort, and caring for your peace of mind may do more for your longevity than you ever imagined. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Sign 3, neglecting regular medical checkups. A pattern seen time and again among seniors who experience sudden, unexpected death is skipping out on routine medical checkups. It's easy to think, if I'm not feeling sick, why bother going to the doctor? Many older adults, especially those who have always been healthy or dislike medical settings, may see regular checkups as unnecessary. For some, the hassle of making appointments, traveling to the clinic, or dealing with insurance feels like more trouble than it's worth. But the truth is, many serious and conditions that lead to sudden death in older adults, like heart disease, silent strokes, arrhythmias, or hidden infections, don't show obvious symptoms at first. These problems often creep up quietly and can only be spotted with routine monitoring of blood pressure, a simple blood test, or a quick heart rhythm check. Regular visits help catch these silent threats before they become life-changing emergencies. Skipping these checkups is like driving your car without ever looking at the dashboard warning lights. You never know what you're missing until it's too late. Let me share the story of George, age 76, who always said he was as healthy as a horse. He rarely went to the doctor, only showing up when he had a cold that wouldn't go away. For years, he ignored reminders to come in for his annual wellness exam. When he passed away suddenly, it came as a shock to his family. But his doctor later explained that untreated high blood pressure and irregular heartbeat likely played a major role, both conditions that could have been managed with regular checkups. If you want to avoid being blindsided by health issues, make it a point to keep up with routine visits. Even if you feel just fine, think of these appointments as a safety net, a chance for someone to catch small issues before they turn into big problems. Your future self and the people who love you will be glad you did. Sign 4, overlooking sudden changes in routine. Many older adults who pass away unexpectedly share a pattern of missing or ignoring abrupt changes in their daily habits. This might mean skipping a meal when you always eat on time, suddenly sleeping much longer or less than usual, or forgetting tasks you've managed for years. Small changes like losing interest in hobbies, misplacing household items, or suddenly losing or gaining weight may not seem like much, but they often signal that something is off deep inside the body or mind. Friends and family sometimes notice these changes before the person does, but it's easy to write them off as senior moments or just part of getting older. The truth is, these abrupt shifts are some of the most reliable warning signs that your health could be in trouble. Underlying causes could include infections, new heart or lung problems, metabolic changes, or even a silent stroke. Conditions that need prompt attention but can be overlooked when routines break down. Let's look at Mary, age 82. She had always prided herself on her punctuality and neatness, but her daughter noticed that she started missing her weekly card games, mixing up her medication schedule, and eating only a fraction of her usual meals. At first, the family thought it was just aging, but these changes happened so quickly that they became concerned. Sadly, Mary experienced a sudden decline from an undiagnosed infection that had gone unnoticed until it was too late. The lesson here is to treat sudden changes in your daily routine as a signal, one that should prompt a closer look, either by you or those who care about you. If you spot new forgetfulness, unusual tiredness, a drop in appetite, or any other change that feels off, do not hesitate to reach out for help. Early action can often uncover treatable conditions, protect your independence, and most importantly, save your life. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Sign 5, social withdrawal and isolation. Another common trait among older adults who die suddenly is a slow retreat from social life. You might notice someone who used to enjoy spending time with friends, attending community events, or joining family gatherings gradually becomes more withdrawn. They start declining invitations, skip their usual clubs or church meetings, and spend more time alone at home. For many seniors, this shift can seem harmless or even natural. After all, everyone deserves a little peace and quiet in their golden years. But social withdrawal is often a silent signal that something deeper is going on, both physically and emotionally. Studies have shown that loneliness and isolation can have a profound effect on the heart, immune system, and even the risk of stroke or heart attack. When seniors pull away from their loved ones, they not only miss out on the joys of companionship, but they also lose a crucial safety net. Friends and family are often the first to notice changes in mood, memory, or physical health, signs that might otherwise go unreported or untreated. Think about the story of Arthur, who was 83. He was always the life of the party, but over the last year he stopped coming to bingo night and rarely answered the phone. His neighbors noticed he was quieter, but they figured he just wanted to rest. When Arthur passed away suddenly, those closest to him realized that his isolation had made it harder for anyone to catch the early warning signs of illness or distress. The lesson here is to pay attention not only to your own social habits, but to those of the people around you. If you find yourself or someone you care about pulling away, don't brush it off. Sometimes reaching out, sharing a cup of coffee, or inviting a friend for a walk can do more for your health than any medicine. Staying connected is more than just good for the soul. It's a proven way to keep your body stronger and your life fuller. Sign 6. Disregarding medication changes or side effects. A final common trait among older adults who experience sudden, unexpected death is not paying close attention to new medications or changes in their prescriptions. As we age, it's common to be prescribed new pills or have dosages adjusted, sometimes for blood, pressure, cholesterol, diabetes, pain, or sleep. Many folks assume that because their doctor prescribed it, the new medication must be perfectly safe. But the truth is, even small changes in your medication routine can have a big impact, especially as our bodies become more sensitive over time. Some side effects are easy to notice, like dizziness, confusion, or a racing heart. Others are much more subtle, such as slight changes in mood, a new cough, muscle weakness, or feeling unsteady on your feet. These symptoms can sneak up slowly and are often blamed on just getting older or even the underlying condition itself rather than the medication. Ignoring these changes or failing to discuss them with a healthcare provider can quietly raise the risk of falls, heart issues, or other emergencies that lead to sudden decline. Let's talk about Helen, who was 78 and had just started a new blood pressure pill. Within a few days, she felt dizzy when standing up, but she didn't want to make a fuss, so she said nothing. Tragically, a sudden fall caused a series of complications that could have been avoided if the medication change had been addressed sooner. Her story is all too common among seniors who take multiple medications. The key takeaway is to treat every new prescription or dosage change as a reason to watch closely for how you feel. Keep a simple journal or checklist of any new symptoms and share them openly with your doctor or pharmacist. Don't be afraid to ask questions or request a review of all your medicines at each checkup. Being proactive about your medications is one of the most powerful ways to prevent sudden problems and protect your health as you age. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 6 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Final thoughts. As we come to the end of this important discussion, take a moment to reflect on these 6 common traits. Which ones stand out to you? Do you see any of them in yourself or in someone close to you? It can be unsettling to think about, but awareness is a powerful tool. The purpose of today's video is not to frighten you, but to give you the knowledge and confidence to protect yourself and those you care about. Each of these signs, ignoring symptoms, withdrawing socially, skipping checkups, missing routine changes, living with unmanaged stress, and not monitoring medication changes, are things that often slip by unnoticed. But you have the power to notice them, to speak up, and to take action early. Sometimes all it takes is a simple phone call to a loved one, a visit to your doctor, or an honest conversation about your worries to make all the difference. Remember, you're not alone. Everyone faces changes as they age. But by staying connected, listening to your body, and reaching out for support, you can keep yourself safer and stronger. Taking small steps now can give you more good days, more laughter, and more memories with those you love. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.